Recently, I came across a YouTube channel where they were offering the ideas of making $1 million within 6 months or something to that effect. Here's how I would do it. You take certain companies that are below operating potential, buy several of them that complement each other, put them together, make them more efficient, and then you sell them at 5x. So whatever the delta is, because putting more services together, as long as they complement each other, is going to increase the value of that business. So here's how I would do that challenge. And come over here to Flippa. If you're not familiar, this is just an online platform where you buy and sell businesses. And then go through here looking for businesses that complement each other. So for example, this one right here, YouTube channel. That's nice because we would want some kind of outreach or a ready audience. It says 222,000 subscribers. You know, it would depend on what their subject is exactly, but you could jumpstart the advertising, if you will, at their reduced 50% price, $325,000. Let's say you knock that down to maybe 250 or 200,000. Then I would look for some kind of scalable product that a service is selling. Something like a SaaS, something like education, maybe. Education does, but these are phrase books for Japanese, Thai, Korean. I don't know what the market is for that. Probably not going to be interested in that one. Let's go over to something else. Yeah, nothing really interesting there. And iOS was good. How's this? Content business? 1,500 posts, business sustainability. Okay, this might work. This looks like just a business though. Hang on, I want something. Okay, maybe I wouldn't be very good at this challenge. Here, we have filters. Let's look for SaaS. iOS apps are good. Games are good too, but not in this case. Social media is fine. Here's something. Okay, service business and general knowledge SaaS. Digital agency. Okay, this we can deal with. So digital agency, they have pre-built stores, structured training, recurring income, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so they're also dropping their price. See, so that's a good sign. So we get the digital agency, then we have the YouTube marketing. You're basically 4 steps into the game already, as opposed to somebody who's starting from scratch. They have to build in all of their content and build up subscribers and so on. So you have the advertising that's going to feed towards digital agency, and then you market the product, which in this case would be your agency offering those digital services, digital marketing services for those customers. Okay, so now you vertically integrated 2 of these. Maybe you also train people how to be digital marketers. So you get one of those education platforms. So you'd look for something that's like education related in here, or some kind of an app that has a large following within digital design, right? And so you're just basically taking these module blocks, putting it together, and then vertically integrating them with processes. How does one communicate with the other? Who's in charge of these different departments? You'd have the structure that puts all of this together. This costs money, so you have to go raise money, right? So if you come over to, for example, WeFunder does similar kinds of things. Like for example here, AI-supported platform for selling, transferring, or buying a business. They raised $428,000. Their valuation cap is $18 million. So apparently it's working. Okay, you get something like this, put together a nice little pitch deck, which you can find in our Sonic Combinator school community. We'll walk you through how to raise funds as well. Put together a pitch deck like this, where you do a little bit of research, use all the AI capacities you can to fill this out. Okay, make it look presentable, risk mitigation, and then ultimately, what are you looking for? Put that on WeFunder and see if you have any bites. If you start raising funds in this venture, there's a customer base, there's an investor base, and then ultimately there's a customer base for that service-based business. And then what you can do is purchase those 2 or 3 individual businesses, put them together, hire the right team that can optimize this for you, and then ultimately exit the business, right? Either you sell it, you go public, whatever the case is, or maybe you just sit there and collect revenue for the rest of your life. But it's a good way for somebody who already has some capital, a lot of experience within business and integration, good at organizing, and wants to run down this path. So I think that was pretty good. Let me know if you want a particular avenue to run down. We'll do another one of these if we have enough interest. Until then, join us at soniccombinator.com.